mentioned at the top of the show, you may not have known this, January is actually National Hot Tea Month. And today we are getting our brew on with Crazy Bitch Tea. And Lynn Higgin is the company president and master tea blender. Hi, Lynn.
Hi, Nikki.
I'm so happy to finally meet you. You know, we've been friends on Facebook. I've been hearing about Crazy Bitch Tea for quite a while. So I want to know how you came up first with the unforgettable name that you've chosen.
Well, short story. I have a background in holistic health, and I'm an herbalist. And my sister-in-law would call me from time to time for advice. And one day she called me and she said, I just feel like a crazy bitch. And I don't know if you can help me. And I said, wouldn't it be cool if we could come up with something that would be for that? And we kind of laughed about it, but it turned into a reality, and now we have this tea, and we decided to stick with the name.
I love it.
To be bold and empowering.
Absolutely.
And so we are Crazy Bitch Tea.
See, I think that's great because just the name in itself entices people, I think, because it makes them think, whoa, I've been there. I want to do something about that.
It's the universal language of women, you know.
No kidding. And so what specifically sets this tea apart then from all others that we've tried?
Well, coming from an herbalist background, I really selected numerous amounts of herbs to put together for just the right blend that would be of taste and also to give the effect that we're going for, which is to turn women from bitch to bliss.
Bitch to bliss.
Yes.
I like that. Well, as an herbalist, I'm just curious what the specific health benefits are then to drinking this tea.
Well,
and I'll drink some. I'll grab a cup right here and try it.
Well, absolutely. Any specific, any specific blend of tea. A lot of teas have specific reasons that health benefits. Our tea we basically put together more for the calming benefit, but it's also about the ritual of drinking tea. Has sort of a calming effect in its own.
Doesn't it?
More than when people drink coffee, they drink it because they're in a hurry, they need energy.
That's a really good point, Lynn. That is true.
But drinking something like this, you have to take the time, and so it's an emotional and psychological and physical benefit.
That's a really good point. I really never thought of that. But when you think about just watching people drinking tea versus coffee, they do behave differently.
Yeah.
That's a very good point. There's in the hurry factor versus the calming factor.
Exactly.
So how do you create the blends? Because I know there are different blends.
There are different blends.
Which one am I going to drink?
This is our original blend. It's our first blend.
Okay.
And what I did was the intent came to mind between myself and my co-founder, sister-in-law, Robin Foley.
Yes.
We decided we wanted to create something specifically to turn women from bitch to bliss.
Yes.
And so based on that, I came up with the specific herbs that would work towards that. Did a lot of taste testing, sampling, and came up with what I thought was the perfect blend.
Oh, this is so much fun. Okay, so let me take a little taste because I love tea. I don't drink coffee. I like tea. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Wait, okay, so what specifically is in this one now? This is the original?
That's the original blend, and there's 13 different herbs in that. So we've got the chaste tree, shantavari, which is an Ayurvedic herb, meadowsweet, dandelion root, holy basil, alfalfa, cramp bark, uva ursi, black haw, cinnamon bark for a little bit of that cinnamony taste.
Oh, that's why I don't need sugar. Okay.
The chickweed, that's the good thing about it. The skull cap, and our favorite, catnip.
Well, nice. Well, what I think is so interesting is that you don't need honey or sugar with this. It already has a great flavor itself. So this is what's been on the horizon. Anything coming up on the new horizon?
We do. We have a couple of different blends that we're coming up with in the next year. And the names are, of course, locked in a secret vault. But no, actually, it takes time to come up with something, and we want to stick with something that's going to be within the brand of who we are.
Good.
So it's going to be very exciting, and the name is going to be, edgy, and so look out for us to come up with a couple of new blends this year.
Well, I think it's so interesting because tea consumption apparently has topped $7 billion a year. I mean, that's huge. So do you think that tea is like the new coffee?
Over the last couple of years, I definitely think it's becoming that. The United States is the only country that prefers coffee over tea, but it's starting to change because Americans and people in the United States are getting more of an idea of that tea is not just black teas and green teas and even herbal teas. There are so many different varieties. There's hundreds of different teas.
I think when we were kids, we used to drink tea when we were getting sick. At least that's what I remember.
Exactly.
It was like, well, I'm getting a cold, let me have some hot tea. But now hot tea has become a part of our daily rituals and a part of our daily life, and does really have a calming effect, especially when people drink before they go to bed.
Yes.
Because it's like
yes.
calming. It makes
Or
you feel
any
good.
time of the day. It's just like I said, it's part of that ritual of
Yeah.
the drinking of the tea.
Well, I know as people are watching, they're saying, okay, this is great, but I want some. So how can viewers get Crazy Bitch Tea?
Well, we love people to go to our website, which
Okay.
is www.crazybitchtea.com, specifically so that they can read about who we are and why we created the tea. But we also sell in local stores around New Mexico. We like to support local businesses.
Great.
And so on our website, there is a list of places people can go if they want to go buy the tea. But we love for people to visit our website, find out who we are. We love the personal connection.
That's wonderful. Yeah, and you're great with social media, and we appreciate you
Thank
supporting
you.
local
I
business.
appreciate that.
Thank you, Lynn.
Thank
It's
you.
been